The Jamboard. Hello, Kyoko. Can you hear me loud?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Aditya, any updates from school?
Nope, school hasn't started yet.
Oh my goodness. This is Wednesday. Goodness. Right.
Next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. Right. Sorry. And with that, we will just continue doing what we're doing, right? Which is yesterday's exercises were already more challenging, and you were in the middle of doing questions.
It's really absurd one.
Right. Okay. I love absurdity. Right, so let me help you with that. Right, okay. Kyoko, can you hear me loud?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So yesterday you're in the middle of doing the binomial. So any updates from school?
My teacher just started on binomials today.
Very good. So how do you feel about today's class?
We managed to do like a few practices by the teacher, but that's all. Like she just gave us the binomial formula and then gave us examples and then she told us to do the examples. That's all.
So maybe what you would expect usually. This is not quite normal, I think.
Yeah.
All right. So did you follow this class tempo or did you do your own or what happened?
I followed the class because like the way she wrote it was different than what you taught me. Like this, yeah.
Oh, you mean the C? The C is different.
Yeah, the C, yeah.
Becomes bracket for one.
Yeah.
Okay, bracket for one and for C1 is totally interchangeable. In the end, in calculator, for one is for C1, right? So whether you do it that way or for C1, it is very acceptable in terms of whole level. Right?
Okay.
So it'll be fine. Of course, you can follow what she's writing. Just know that they're exactly the same, right? So you follow? Yes, you say.
What did you say just now? I couldn't hear.
You can follow how she write it. You can also do C. It doesn't matter for level. They are exactly the same.
Okay.
So how does it feel to follow the class tempo today?
Like I already knew it, but doing more practice made me more comfortable doing the binomial theorem. So.
Fair. I suppose the practice has not reached what we practice lah. Has not.
Yeah.
All right. So maybe tomorrow you have met again. Maybe next time you have met again. So at that point, if he or she gives you practice, of course you can try to practice. Maybe you'll expect yourself to do it slightly faster than the rest. Maybe something like that. Okay. You can also expect yourself to maybe do slightly more advanced practice at class. So we are still figuring out how to make class effective, right? We're still figuring it out, but don't be afraid to try a new approach because we still have time to try, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so let's see how it goes. Give me updates from time to time. Okay.
Yeah.
Now for today, you have no homework for binomial. They don't give you homework.
Yeah.
All right. Then why don't we continue what we did yesterday, right? And then we'll just move from there. Okay. Okay. For you, Aditya, are you stopping or are you going back to yesterday's question? Aditya, you're muted. Yeah? Aditya, you're muted.
Sorry, it was my laptop and my my laptop and my phone.
Right.
Just keeps changing.
That thing, yeah, that thing. All right. Okay. So I will. Shall we continue yesterday's practice?
Yes.
All right. All right. Okay. Okay. So I'll follow your work. Right. So for you, Kyoko, let me try to explain this one first. So I see that you are at page. Which page is it? This is page 2. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Just one sec. I gotta make some adjustments.
All right. Okay. So concerning this, we will use this until that, right? So we are rejecting 1, 2, 3, right? We're rejecting that. Okay. So now we are going to combine this. We're going to combine that with this. Okay. We're going to combine these two. Okay. There is a lot of there's a lot of rainbow to cover lah. So this times that, right? Then this, that. Basically, you have 16 if you think about it. Like this 4, another 4, another 4, another 4, right? Basically, I want to make your life shorter because in binomial, we tend to do that because we know there's so many things to do. We try not to do the useless one. So for example, let me describe to you what is useful. 1 times this, all useful. However, this guy times this guy is not useful. Only this guy times this is useful. Does that make sense? Or sorry, this times this is useful. Oh my goodness, the Jamboard is this times this, and that. Right? Only the 3. The first one is not useful. Can you see why?
No.
Because this times that will be x to the power of 4. And that is not what the question needs from us. So we don't do that. Save us some trouble. Make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Now this guy no need to times this and that for the same reason. We save trouble on 2 things. Understand? Understand, Kyoko?
Not really.
Because x squared times x cubed becomes x to the power 5. Oh wait, the question don't need that. Right? X squared times x squared become x to the power 4. Oh wait, the question also don't need that.
So it just needs
up to x cubed.
Okay.
Yes. It saves us some trouble because there's so many things to do. The last one even better, right? The last one x cubed already, it's only times 1. Right? The minus answer because the rest no. So save you some effort, and you do need this time saving effort because the teacher will also do it that way. The teacher will immediately say, okay, this one you need, this one you don't need. What? Can you see it? Then don't do what you don't need. Something like that. Okay. So in total, I would say you'll be doing 4 rainbow here, and then 3, and then 2, and then 1. I think for a total of 10 rainbows. So it's better lah. Better. Okay, why don't you try to complete that? All right.
Okay.
Okay, so later you can check the answer. So Aditya, I'm not seeing your textbook, but as long as you're choosing the questions, I'm fine.
Yeah, that's fine. So after 5.5 is just chapter 6. That's the last exercise.
I understand, but yesterday we're trying at question 2, right? 2H or something.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right. Like let's try a few of that, just a few. I don't need to write everything, but a few. Then you have a better taste, and then we can end this chapter lah. Then we let the class take its role lah in solidifying you lah. Right?
All right.
But yeah, expect some crazy stuff, right? That's what they should give you, right?
I think it might be a little blurry when I'm writing.
Because of the focus, no problem. Still can follow a little bit. Still can.
Wait, I think I can change the focus, like make it like just normal.
No worries. The hand has that kind of effect one. Like that's especially your iPhone. iPhone is very sensitive towards those things. So I would probably say it's your iPhone which is causing the issue, and nothing to do with that. It's okay, right? It's okay. It's okay. I can still follow when I say I cannot follow. You just leave your hand. I can see. Right? Don't worry about it. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. So Aditya, would you like some hint?
Oh no, I was just like looking at yesterday's paper to like refreshed.
Yes, please. Yes, refreshing is good. Yes, yes, refreshing is a very good and well spent time. Yes, very good. Wait. Oh, wait, Kyoko. Just to confirm that you don't misunderstand me. Yeah. He say up to the term x cubed. So actually, what he meant is that he wants x power 3, x power 2, x power 1, and x power 0. Not just x cubed, right? So just want to clarify that first. You okay, yeah, with that? Huh?
No.
Yeah, he wants all 3 and below. So you have all the x cubed here, all very well, right? But there is more that they expect. Does this make sense?
Like x square x and x.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
However, the way you concentrate on cube first is wonderful if you're not confused by it. It's very wonderful to me, right? What you're doing seems fair, Aditya. Yeah, okay, fair. I can accept it.
Teacher.
Yes, Kyoko.
I'm done. Yeah, I checked
Right.
the answer key is correct.
Very good, right? So this takes quite some effort, yeah, some effort. But you have some feel of how binomial is used. You have some feel. And this is one way to use binomial, and this method does persist until the end. The reason is more well known in A level if you choose to take math in A level. Right? But so far, what you're doing is definitely correct. Okay, yeah. Okay, good job. So Aditya, yes, wonderful. Yes, wonderful. Oh, sorry, let me see the final line. Final line seems great. Okay, so are you sure no plus minus, Aditya?
Oh, wait. No.
Very good. Just testing you.
Was nearly bamboozled.
Oh, yes, yes. It's my favorite thing to bamboozle my students. To bamboozle you is my, my passion. Yes?
There is one topic that we didn't cover that I completely forgot about.
Mhm.
Polynomials, we didn't do that yet.
We didn't, we didn't do in holiday tuition. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
I wasn't planning to, but we can cover it. Is that what you want me to cover right now?
I mean, not right now. Like, when do you think our next lesson would be?
Okay, so I think the only change I will make is because it's Sunday, Monday, Wednesday this time, right?
Mhm.
So I'll just change it to Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So only from Monday to Tuesday lah. Right? I think that's the only change I will make next
Okay.
week. So we'll be meeting after today. There's a bit of a break lah until we meet again on Sunday. Right?
Okay, so yeah, like we can do it on Sunday, I guess, because
Mhm.
5.5 is basically just 6 questions, and I'm in the 5th one. So,
I am very happy with one more, and then we can go to polynomial today if that's what you want. Okay.
all right, sure.
Right. Sure. So choose the worst lah. Choose the worst for your final one.
All right.
Choose your worst. Okay. Kyoko, I lost your video. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Okay, Kyoko. All right. So wait, I think there's one more that we haven't finished. Right? What was that?
History.
7.2. Yeah. You want to ask me a 7.2? Show me the question or take a picture. Show me. I can take a picture. Right. 7.2. Okay, I understand. Right. So I'm just going to copy that. Right. So this one is more common in A level again, because there are things that we want to do in A level, but this sometimes appear in O level. So let's do that. Right. So let's do that. So let me try to explain what this means. So observe the fact that this is times and this is times. Observe that. Okay. Observe also that 1.9 is very close to 2. Observe that. Very close to 2. Which kind of tells us that, you know what, if I see it that way, x will be minus 0.1, right? If I see it that way. Correct? Right? Furthermore, it matches totally with the other guy. Look at that. This guy, the x is also 0.1. Can you see that? Sorry, can you see that? Very easy again. The first guy, very easy, right? But I need this x value to be the same as this x value. If not, I'm seeing something wrong, right? So why don't you just try 1 plus half times 0.1? What does it become in your calculator?
$1.05.
Right. So, wow, both x can take 0.1. The power 8 is obviously the power 8 from here, obviously, right? Okay. So, our observation tells us that x is 0.1. Basically, right? The x cannot be different, yeah? The value cannot be different because, x is x. I am giving you a lot of hints at this point. Do you know what to do? We are not at hence meaning hence part 1. You see? Hence part 1.
So I can just substitute x equals to 0.1.
Yes, based on our observation. This is something weird to do, Okay, because pressing a calculator is much easier, you know. Just press this in calculator, right? But there are reasons for us to do that will only be revealed in A level. So let's do this super weird thing, super longer thing, longer than necessary thing by putting 0.1 here, and then you can check the answer.
Then is it that this 4 terms is equal to this?
Not equal. It will be worse actually, right? Worse than you simply pressing the calculator 1.9 times 1.05 to the power 8. Worse. Definitely worse. However, for example, I'll give you an example. Doing it manually without calculator, very easy. Back then, if people do not have calculator, 2 plus 0.7 plus 0.1 plus 0.007 is a very easy thing to do manually.
Okay.
So I'm just telling you a bit of a backstory. When they don't have calculator, estimating with this, putting 0.1 is an easy thing to do. Right? Easy to do without calculator. Anyway, just give it a try. Aditya, why did you scratch your hard work?
I totally ignored part A, which was to create an equation. Okay, so wait, let me just show you the question. I'll make things easier.
How it seems like you're doing the right thing. Wait, I don't get it. Okay, show me. Okay, Kyoko, give it a try. Yeah. Correct. Yeah. Whether equation satisfied by the coordinates of P and Q, which part A, right? No, actually you did what? You did. You accidentally did it, meaning to say, for example, in your fourth line, you did. And in that, after that, you proceed to solve it. So I say, don't scratch your hard work, unscratch it in your mind and simply continue, please. Let's see it to the end. Okay.
But it would give like a really weird number.
We will leave. Okay. Write for me the weird number. Right. Okay. Write for me the weird number. Okay, so Kyoko, you can check your answer here. And then you can press calculator just to confirm 1.9 times something. Okay.
25.6 and negative
This guy. Right. I'm going to ignore the minus guy first because I cannot root the minus. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to take 25.6244, let's say, and then I'm going to invite you to put it in the 2 equation. This ugly number that's giving you down, put it in the 2 equation in an effort to confirm. You understand what I'm saying?
All right.
Right. So this weird number is. So Kyoko, you roughly understand what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you tried using calculator? 1.9 times 1 blah 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 blah.
Yep.
Okay. And what's the result? I'm just curious.
Gives more numbers than 2.807.
But the 2.807 is correct. The first 4. Interesting, right? Oh, yeah, I can see that now. Interesting, isn't it, Kyoko? Interesting how quite accurate our estimate is.
Yeah.
Right. So that is something that we tend to think about during times of no calculator. And also another reason, again, reasons that you will learn in A-level, right? So here you just do this weird thing, right? But even though it is weird, it is also interesting.
Okay.
So feel free to continue. So Aditya, I want you to put the 25.6244 in the first equation, and then in the second equation, and let's see whether you have the same result for y or not.
Oh, okay.
So the first one is y root of that, and the second is y equals to x, something. Okay, you just have to press the calculator for this. Okay, Kyoko, you were stopping here, but I don't think you're stuck, right? So you're doing fine here, right? Okay, now let's try the second equation, Aditya. Let's see whether we are right or we are wrong.
I already wrote down everything, I think.
All right. Then do we have a part 2 or something?
Yeah. The
Okay, that is kind of different, yeah, Aditya. Right. Okay. That is kind of different. So that bothers me quite a lot, Aditya. So just check your working first, see whether there are some mistakes or not. Right. I don't mean a confirmation. This tells us that I think something is wrong. But it's not the way you do it. Maybe there's just some careless mistake. So following up with you, Kyoko, yeah. Oh wait, I want actually I'll take the picture again, right? Okay, much easier. Very good. Okay, so kindly notice a few things, Kyoko. That this one can be compared with this, right? This one can be compared with that. And then this one can be compared with this, and then this one, that, and so on and so forth, right? It is somehow comparable. Yeah. Third. You understand?
Yeah.
So in some sense, we will say that the x is comparable with this thing now, which is more complicated, right? Okay. Also note that although this is equal, I agree this is now estimate, right? Because we truncate something. Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is already a trunk. Is this or no? This is not. Hey, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. This is not a truncation. There is nothing that you truncate. Sorry. This is still equal, right? Okay.
Wait,
You
then,
did not truncate anything. You did not truncate anything.
Oh, then the estimate is only for when you don't write all the
Truncate.
terms.
Yeah. And usually that is what we want to do. But this question gives you power 4, means it's a bit short, no? It's a bit short. So we can write everything. But if it is power 13, for example, we don't want to write, right? We don't want to. So
the sign is like this, right?
For the truncated one, because estimated, right?
Okay.
Approximately, something like that.
Yeah.
So I give you some hint for part 2. Let's see whether you can make use of it. If not, I'll come back to you. Okay. Okay, so Aditya, move up a bit so I can also see whether you make some mistake or not. So I'm just see. Yeah. Oh my goodness, you did make a mistake. Oh, wow. And that mistake is I don't like because it kind of nullifies what you have learned. Oh, I don't like this. Now, I take it, Aditya, you don't see your mistake at all?
Oh my God.
Tell me which one is it?
Yeah. After like 5 minutes of staring at it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tell me which one is it? What is that? Is the miss?
Because when I bring it over.
Oh, yeah. Now that's my bad news. The other one is worse than this. Worse. So worse meaning to say, I mean like this. It feels like a conceptual error, not a careless error. The one just now is like a careless error. Okay, that doesn't feel good. Fair. I'm glad that you found it. The other one is conceptual. It makes me feel even worse. Oh dear. Okay, to prove that this is to kind of see for ourselves whether this is conceptual or careless, I will kind of point out where it is. If you don't realize it after I point out where it is, then it is likely to be conceptual. Do you understand what I'm saying, Aditya?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm pointing roughly where it is. Yeah,
Are we
roughly.
in the Jamboard? Oh,
I am in the Jamboard. Yes, page 10.
Yeah.
So because easier for me to point. So only roughly, yeah, only roughly because Aditya, roughly where, yeah. So roughly here, Aditya, is where you make a mistake that doesn't feel good to me.
that's a huge roughly, but okay, I can work with that.
Right. So if you cannot see it, then I'll go smaller and smaller until cannot go anymore, lah. Right? Give it a try. Okay, Kyoko. So basically, we're saying that, right? Basically, right? Basically. And what can we do with this, right? Now, you're not supposed to solve this, I suppose. I don't think that's what they mean by solving it. Right. Okay, first of all, I have to correct your presentation first. Because if you write down as equal, it means that it is something solvable, and that is not exactly what we're doing.
Okay.
Maybe for now, I will say what we mean first. It replaces the x. Maybe we'll say that. It's not equal to x, right? Replaces x. Okay. Now, again, do you have any idea how part one will be able to make part two simpler? Think about it. Aditya, would you like me to narrow down the circle?
Yes, please.
Those are only 2 lines, you know. Those are only 2 lines. Only 2 lines. Oh dear, this might be conceptual. I don't know.
Is it supposed to be x squared plus 16 over 5?
That's even worse.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, that's so scary. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, I'm gonna tell Kyoko something and I'll come back to you. You try first. Okay, Kyoko. You observe that in the long process here that this is comparable to that, correct, Kyoko? And you are conditioned to using the expanded form. You're conditioned to that. So all the 10, 20 questions that you did, you're using the expanded form. That's why you never take a look at the original form. You never take a look at the original form. I'm giving you a lot of hint at this point. A lot of hints already. If you need more hint, I'll be telling you how to do it already. Okay, Aditya?
Original form is the...
That guy, the non-expanded one, the non-expanded one.
Okay.
So you don't pay attention on that too much because you tend to leave it behind after you expand it, correct? But you know, I'm giving you that hint. Aditya, do you have any change of mind that maybe there is some probable mistake here? Maybe.
I think so. But I'm
Okay. All right.
thinking.
Okay. Thinking is good. What do you think, Kyoko?
Is it that I can just cube the x here?
No. This replaces x from our observation, right? Okay, this replaces x. So do that.
The original or the expanded one?
Shouldn't it be both? It happens in the extended one, so it should happen in the original one, if that makes sense. Okay, Aditya, I'm going to stop you here. So this bothers me a lot. So now, I'm going to say straightforward because I think this is conceptual. Tell me what is this? Right, let's be very clear. Is this
x squared plus 16? No, wait, no. X squared plus 8.
very good? But you committed, therefore you committed an error, which you do not see.
Oh.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That was bad in some sense that I want you to be very aware of. Okay. That was your mistake. You don't need the internet to tell you that long version. You need yourself to tell you that you missed something here. Okay. So give it a try and hopefully you will get a better answer and hopefully you're correct.
Okay.
Okay, stop. Okay, go. Don't go to the expanded form. The expanded form is given as the question. You don't need to expand it.
Okay.
You need to expand it. Secondly, you forgot there's a 4 here, right? Right. No need to do this. No. Just look at this and see what you can do with it. Just look at this. Just look at it. You have now replaced the original, and so look at the original and see what you can do with it.
I don't get it.
Again, you don't get it, seems to me, is because this is your condition to do other things, right? So
so it's just my
not even minus. Careful. Don't lose your basics. Don't lose your basics. Okay, good. And then don't forget the power 4. Don't forget, it's there, right? In the original. Yeah, basically power 12. Basically.
okay.
Aditya, you should be getting a better answer here. Yeah? Should be.
No, weird number.
Oh, I lose your video. Okay?
Mine?
Yeah, somehow I lose your video. Right. So Kyoko, this feels totally different than the usual binomial. Totally different. I hope it makes some sense. It kind of gives you more experience. I hope. Okay. Any question for this one?
No.
Right. I acknowledge it that it feels weird or different than usual, but as long as you understand, you can accept it. Okay.
Wait.
Yeah.
Why is this like you can't put it here in the expanded form?
Oh no, you can. No, you can. No, of course you can. But you will get the question for what?
Recording in progress.
Actually, you draw this conclusion. Okay. You may want to mute one, Aditya. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Okay. Because you draw this conclusion by observing this, so why would you want to go back, right? If that makes sense, Hugo.
Okay.
Right. You just go back to the source, right, which they actually give you. So no point, circular.
Okay.
Obviously, the direction of thinking feels weird. Yeah, I want you to at least acknowledge that. Oh, that's why you're confused. That's why it feels weird, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay.
So maybe for today, try. So Kyoko, I wanted to challenge you to go to the next subchapter, which you will notice there is no more 1. The number 1 is now no longer there. It is now more complicated one. So why don't you try at least one question from there? Okay, so Aditya, I'm still checking yours for yeah. Now, Aditya, I have an objection though. I have objection mainly that I think you trouble yourself unnecessarily. Move to the left a bit, sorry. Move to the left. Move to the left a bit. Yeah, thank you. So I'm going to copy and paste. Now, this part is what I mean by you trouble yourself unnecessarily. So here, you could have just moved this to the right and save you trouble. Why don't you do that? Why do you have to move everything to the left? There is no real advantage to doing that. I would argue. Why don't you try moving 25x to the right and see what happens? Do a comparison.
All right. Just one sec.
So it looks like the last question you choose does trouble you lah. Kyoko, are you having trouble finding?
No.
Okay. Binomial expansion. Oh.
This is what my teacher wrote in class today.
Yeah. No worries. No worries. No worries. Of course, you can do that. So the point of this binomial is that there is no longer just one, so it's just slightly more complicated, right? However, this is the first thing that I taught you back then. I didn't teach you using so the rules are still basically the same. So I just want you to get used to it because I think your teacher will jump to this very quickly. Very quickly. Okay, Aditya, make a comparison between that and your original answer.
Yeah, this is way easier.
No, I know the method is easier, so you shouldn't trouble yourself. But I mean that you actually committed an error.
Yeah.
Originally, do you see the error of your original method? It's not just more complicated; it causes you to have an error. Do you see the error?
Me. This.
Yes, it should be minus. Yep. If that will be minus, then you will be getting the correct answer.
Yeah.
Therefore, I propose to you.
Now I get it.
Yep. Math is not about doing unnecessary things. I would say math forces you. Or gives you benefit when you do. I don't know, the least effort, maybe the least effective. I'm not sure how to describe this.
Simpler.
Yeah, don't trouble yourself in that. Your brain is conditioned to find the better method. It should be like that. I would say that's probably one of the benefits of math. Okay, so Kyoko, I don't mind 13. 13 is fresh, I suppose. Try 13. It's okay. That'll be your final question of the day. In case your teacher suddenly decided to go fast, because he
I
just.
think so.
Okay. In that case, that will be still not a good news, but okay. We'll do something about that. Yeah.
My teacher is the type that likes to skip steps a lot. When she writes the equations on the board, and my classmates will always ask her questions like, teacher, what happened here?
Here to here, what's going on? Oh.
Yeah.
Seems like a weird way to be slow, right? I don't get it. Maybe it's his way of teaching you guys how to think. Aditya, you still commit the same error. No, I reminded you just 3 times already.
Oh my God.
No,
God.
no.
Is it plus or minus? It's plus or minus, right?
Yeah. Remember, the calculator will not tell you that you're thinking like the calculator. Do you understand? Or not? You're limited like a calculator. Don't be. You're studying to be somehow smarter than the tool that you use. You understand me?
Yeah.
Right. And that, yeah, just be careful. You are limited like a calculator at this point. You are. Yeah? So be careful. Right. Other than that, you have chosen your poison, and I think you still defeated me, but bloodily.
And I
You're very
drank it. I
bloody.
went to surgery. It failed once, and then I went to surgery again.
Right. Major open heart surgery. I don't know. Or brain
They
surgery.
sucked out the blood.
Yeah. Bloody, but I hope this is still a good experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Now we do have 7 minutes left, and if I'm not mistaken, polynomial is something you covered before. Yes.
Yeah.
If you could tell me your problem, it would be nice, so that I don't have to start from basic, unless that is what
Well,
I need to do lah.
there is really no problem. I just want to like go over it once again.
Okay. Open your textbook to polynomial. I'll choose a practice for you so that I know where you are lah. Okay. If you don't finish this practice question, it will be a homework. Okay, for Sunday, because I need to know where you are.
Just one sec.
Remember, we always start with the C. Yeah. Right. Okay. I know the first C is always 1. I know that's you're not wrong to write this. You're not wrong, right? So if you know that, then that's fine. If you're jumping steps because you're familiar, I'm okay.
I'm just trying to follow the textbook so I can get more exposure to both like formulas.
Fair. Just know that there's a 5C0 here. Just know, yeah. There's a 5C0, and then the other guy also power 0. But this happens all the time, so you can skip steps. I am comfortable with you skipping steps. I am lah at this point. If you want to, yeah. If you want to. You have to do that sooner or later. Anyway, I'll say that you have to. So Aditya, show me your textbook.
Yeah, 4.1 is basically just like simple multiplying stuff. So I'm just gonna give you 4.2 because
Okay.
it's
So
harder.
factor theorem is unless you have a problem. Do you have a problem with factor theorem?
Yeah, I kind of don't get it.
Very well. Now, I will explain to you. This one I'll just explain, and let's see how that will happen. Now, I will explain factor theorem in quadratic. Now, notice that polynomial don't deal with quadratic that much. It will deal with cubic at least. All right?
Yeah.
It will give you an impression, that factor theorem is only applicable for cubic. It will give you that impression. That is totally not true. Totally not true. Now, for example, I will give you a simple quadratic. Okay, equals to 0. Right? Now, this quadratic is within your ability. You can solve this quadratic just by doing the normal stuff. Okay, you can, yeah? Now, let me apply factor theorem to give you an understanding. So I'm applying factor theorem here. And factor theorem application is basically just guess. I am guessing that x equals to 1 will give me 0. So that's my first guess. 1 square minus 4, 1 plus 3. Does this give me 0 or not?
Yeah.
It does. Oh my goodness, my guess was lucky. Lucky me, I get 0. If I've guessed x equals to 2, by the way, I will not get 0. Just pointing things out. This is not 0 yet.
Yeah, that's not.
And we don't care what the number is, right? We don't care. We just care whether it's 0 or not. Wait, whoa, I like this. Whoa, my guess is wrong. It's called guess, right? So based on this guess, I can make a conclusion that x minus 1 is one of the factor.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess x equals to 3. You know, I'm just guessing, right? I'm just doing guesses here. Is this 0 or not?
Yes.
Right, and it is a lucky guess, but we need the lucky guess. Yeah, we need to guess until it's correct. You see, oh, my conclusion is x minus 3 is another factor. Therefore, I have finished with my factor theorem. I only need to guess 2. The conclusion is it will now look like that. Totally what you will do using the normal method lah. Totally lah. Okay. You understand?
Yeah.
You will arrive at this conclusion normally, and you will notice that factor theorem is unnecessarily long because you have the ability to do this normally. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Your ability to do things normally is kind of useless in cubic.
Yeah.
Therefore, you make guesses. Therefore, this is one way to see factor theorem. I have just explained factor theorem from, well, this point of view. Do you understand what's happening here?
Yeah.
Right. Then give me a question for factor theorem.
Okay, so
Sorry, Kyoko, are you waiting for me, Kyoko?
I'm calculating.
Yeah, the C is not half and 1. That C is wrong, you know. The half 1 bracket is wrong. That is supposed to be 5 1, not half 1.
Oh, okay.
Therefore, right? Remember 5C1, so 5 1, right?
Okay.
Okay. Now Aditya, I will choose the I
I
want to
have
give
a
you
nice one. 2b. X plus 7 is a factor of x cubed minus 5x squared minus 6.
Would you like that?
Plus 8.
Would you like that?
Yeah.
That's not, yeah.
Oh wait, no, that's okay. Never mind. My bad.
That's not difficult, but if you cannot do that, I'm concerned.
No,
I want to know.
Let's find the value of a. So this kind of.
Can you do that? Can you do that? Can you
Yeah.
do 2b? All right, show me what you will do.
Okay, so. One sec.
Yeah, so suddenly Kyoko fractions will start to appear, but it's important to be comfortable. Yeah,
Okay.
good. I'm following Aditya. I'm following you. Oh, I'm going to stop you there.
Oh wait, no, wait, no. It's
Just because we're
starting
lacking
to
of time.
matter.
I'm going to stop you there. I'm going to stop you there. I'm going to show you something. Where can I show you? Oh, I'll show you at page 11 then. Page 11, yeah. Observe what I do. This question is a factor theorem question, and this question the answer of this question should not start with a guess, and I will argue also not with a long division. Now tell me, why don't this question start with a guess?
Because it's already said that it's a factor.
So they eliminate the guesswork by telling us, right? Now, therefore, look at what I'm doing. I'm trying to make it very. He's forcing us to guess that. I'm so sorry. 7, right? 7 cube. Now, observe what I just wrote and tell me what happened.
You put 7 as x in the equation. Oh.
Why is that so? Why am I doing this? And especially notice that, yes, he forces the guess on me. Well, I'm happy, you know, I don't want to do guesswork. And notice that I'm taking advantage of it by doing this. Notice that it's not just the putting of the x equals to 7, but I can now write this as equal to 0 because originally the question is never equal to 0. Just notice that, please. Because factor theorem is if I guess correctly, everything will be equal to 0. Not sure how that works, but that's how it works. And if I do that, I can easily find A without short or long division.
Oh, yeah.
This is factor theorem. This is the basic of factor theorem, not long divisions. No.
Okay.
All right, give it a try. Maybe I'm bluffing you. Yep. Let's check first, and then we have to end for today. Okay, Kyoko. So what is part 2? Curious, right? Part 1 is normal, right? What's part 2? Part 2 is oh yeah. Now this is gonna feel fresh. Would you like to try this as homework for Sunday lah?
Okay.
So in Sunday, you're gonna tell me the school until when, and this is your homework. Just a simple one. It will be beyond what you have done, right? A little bit. So maybe you can do it. I hope that you can. Give it a try. Okay. Any other question, Kyoko?
No.
Okay. I will see you on Sunday then.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Aditya, it totally bothers me about this. It totally bothers me. It tells me that you are missing something important in factor theory. You're missing this. I'm very bothered by it. It does tell me that you're missing something important in factor theory. You don't understand the meaning of this, I would say.
So
this thing is especially factor theorem. This thing is factor theorem. Not sure why that is so, right? Maybe you don't understand the reason why, but at least notice that that is how factor theorem works usually. I'm happy to explain, but now I know that there's some basic problem. Now, do this first, find the A, check whether it's correct or not, and then we'll explain on Sunday. Right, so kindly check.
oh, way off.
What you're saying? Sorry?
Way off.
Okay, let me read the question one more time, just to make sure that
Extremely off. Like 4, 5.
oh my goodness, it's x plus 7, right? So okay, so this is minus.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Right, so do that correction and check again. Right. This is also a factor theorem. This part, right? Okay, I'm not explaining anything. I'm just showing it, right? I just put the minus in, or rather, just press the calculator. Just press the calculator for this one. Just press this calculator, this calculator, this calculator, and you'll get an answer.
Yeah, I must write it down because like for future reference.
Yeah, your A should be A, yeah, not 9. Your A should be A,
Yeah.
not 9. Good. Okay. Now press calculator. Don't rewrite stuff. Don't. Rewriting stuff introduces error and takes our time. Just press the calculator. Right? No. I really mean press the calculator for everything.
Oh.
Right. That's what you're doing is not practical. Yeah, good. No. Oh, I mean fine. The square doesn't matter. Fine. Good. Now you press. Now you press. Now this is what you write. You then just write -546 plus A equal to 0, right? And then you have the A. Now, is this correct?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So I think you do have problem with the foundations of factor theorem and remainder theorem, I think, right?
Yeah.
Now, the reason why I don't give you homework, I don't like to give homeworks, but the reason why I don't is because I feel that you're ahead of class, not in factor theorem, but in other topics. That's what I feel. So you're on holiday right now. Do you want to do more to catch up with this factor theorem and remainder theorem?
I mean, next class on Sunday, so yeah, sure.
Right. But you will face some trouble because your foundation is missing something. Will you still take up that challenge?
Yes.
Okay. Choose your poison. Choose 5 questions for yourself.
From which 4.1, 4.2, 4.3?
Preferably something that is a later part. So as far as you can go. I'm not saying that you should choose the most difficult question, but I'm saying that I want you to choose questions which is around where you think you are. So it doesn't matter whether it's 4.1, 4.2, 4.3. If you think, somehow this is the part where I have doubt. Somehow this is the part that I don't know what to do. Then that will be one of your 5 questions.
Well,
Can
since
I
just solve this in 4.3, I guess I'll just like do the whole thing.
Go up a bit. Let me see.
Like 4 questions with like 3 parts.
I don't mind. I suppose these are aiming at the basics. Basics are important, so I don't mind. I don't mean basics easier. Obviously, certain basics are not easy. I don't mind. You choose your poison though.
Okay.
Okay. Then I'll see the homework on Sunday, and then let's have a talk on it.
Okay.
Right. Anything else for today?
No.
All right. Okay. Keep up the spirit, and I will see you on Sunday.
All right.
Bye.